What's going on, YouTubers, gamers and hobbyists? Welcome to Bolt Action Maneuvers. As more of a little show and tell, really. I want to build one of my tanks. Well, this isn't actually really a tank, is it? Well, it's not classed as a tank. The Stug 3 LCG, right? Okay, or the Stug. I've got a little book here, or the Sturmgeschütz 3 LCG. The Sturmgeschütz Stug assault guns were designed to provide mobile support for infantry battalions. Later models, such as the Stug 3, were also used in anti-tank in the anti-tank role, but were not ideal. Stug 3 was also designated the 7.5 centimeter Sturmgeschütz 40, the gun being 40 times the length of the caliber of 75mm. 2.95 inch one. I don't know what one this is here. In 1944, a coaxial machine gun was finally added, as was a remote controlled gun for the turret roof. Oh, that's pretty cool. The LCG has a coating of Zimmerite anti-magnetic mine paste in a waffle pattern. Side skirts and Zimmet coating were factory applied to later production examples. The Stugs were built on the chassis of the Panzer III medium tank with an all-new superstructure. The main gun had a limited range of movement, 10 degrees left and right and 6 degrees down to 20 degrees up. I didn't even know it moved left or right at all. I thought it was just, up and down. The Stug 3 LCG introduced a machine gun and shield mounted in front of the loader's hatch. That's good. The early Stugs had no secondary armor, and the Ausf F had a machine gun stowed inside that had to be brought out and fired from an exposed position. This Stug has a pair of road wheels mounted to the back, mounted behind the engine's deck at the rear. Oh, for the tracks. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so the Sturmgeschütz Stug LCG was the last in a series of 75mm 2.95 inch assault guns based on the Panzer III. We've got some nifty pictures here. You can see that actual footage, evidence there. Based on the Panzer III. These began with the Ausf A of 1940 and went through 4 major variants before the definitive Ausf G left the factory. In December 1942, models up to the Ausf E had a short-barreled 24 caliber gun, but the F and G touted a 48 caliber gun with muzzle brake to counter the Soviet KV-1 and T-34. This gun developed from the Pak-40. Stugs often sported extra armoured screens or skirts. You can see that on this one here. If we turn the box over, look, you got one there with skirts. I don't know. I want to put skirts on. I'm gonna get a couple of Stugs. I think quite like them. They were designed for building assault alongside infantry, but tank production had not kept up with losses on the Eastern Front, and they now operated with panzers in the conventional tank engagements. The Ausf G featured a cupola with periscopes to protect the commander as he surveyed the terrain, and slanted plates protecting the front of the side panniers. The reliability of the Stugs meant that they were employed throughout the war, adapted to other uses such as flamethrowers and ammunition carriers. This is reflected in the production figures. 8,587 Stug 3s were built, as well as over 800 earlier versions. That's pretty damn sweet. And what does the actual Warlord box say about it? The Sturmgeschütz Stug 3 was a well-armed and armoured vehicle based and tried on and tested PZ KPWF-3 chassis, manned by artillery originally, as it was considered a mobile howitzer. It went through many variants during World War II, and indeed was one of the few German AFVs to serve throughout the war on all fronts. The Stug 3 had good frontal armour, Its low profile making it ideal for performing ambushes, presenting a poor target for return fire. It is armed with an efficient and powerful 75mm gun and carried a MG42 for close defense. The Stugs were welcomed by their infantry comrades, supporting their attacks with HE shells or knocking out enemy tanks to the extent that by the end of hostilities they had amassed more kills than any other German vehicle. The highly detailed plastic kit can be built either as the Stug 3 AUS-G assault gun or the 10.5 Sturmhaubitze infantry support gun. Well, we want the Stug 3, don't we? AUS-G. Yeah, that's what we want. It's got optional side skirts. I see, I'm in two minds about that. Don't know yet. Yeah, as I say, I'll probably get two. So let's have a look inside, shall we? Just do I have? Yes, I've got a knife. We can have a look. Bit of an unboxing as well, isn't it? But I want to see what's in here. I want to build it. I want to build a Stug. I want my German army to have a Stug. Yes, as I say, they're not too expensive Stugs. I mean, actually, physically to buy. Yeah, as far as this type of model goes, it's not too bad at all. Let's have a look in here, shall we? Right, so let's get the paperwork. So, just a bit of an advert there, right? Right, we've got the building of it here. Pretty cool. It's in a bag. Nice. Protects it there nicely. I like that. That's good. That's good. What else have we got here? Okay. We've got explosion markers. I'm guessing that is. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, that's a nice, neat idea. And we've got our bolt action cards, packed for you by Mirella. Any questions, ask our customer service. Mirella. Thank you, Mirella. If that's how I pronounce your name. Decals too, look at that. So what have we got in here? Well, I know what we've got in here, but off. So looking like so. Got our decals, yeah, nice. Right, Stug AUS-3, or the other version, the Stug 42 German assault gun. The Stug 3 is 184 points. Oh, well, experienced is 180. Inexperienced, sorry, 184 points. Regular 230 points, or veteran 276 points. Whereas the other one is 152 points for inexperienced, 190 points for regular, and 228 points for veteran. So the Stug 3 is the better one of the two. Oh. May have armor skirts for an extra 10 points. And that's for both. That goes for both of them. Well, that's pretty sweet. As I say, I'm going to get a couple of variants here. I'm going to get a couple of these, probably 3. 2 Stug 3s and one of the other one, I would imagine. I like these explosion markers, that's great. Packed for you by Mirella. Yeah, that can go in back in as well. Might get to doing a build along. Bolt action. One of these. Yeah. See if we can. See how my on the bench goes, but I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot. Yeah, and as for this is just like a bit of marketing stuff. That looks like the Japanese army there at the bottom. Advertising Hail Caesar, Pike and Shot, and Black Powder. I have Hail Caesar and I have Black Powder. Don't have Pike and Shot. Yes, this is looking good. I'll keep it all in the box. That way it's nice and safe. And I shall keep all of my instructions for building of bolt action vehicles as well in my boxes, because like I did with my Warhammer ones, you never know, you might get just the sprue or something, and you might want to be able to build them. But that's the Stug. So there we are. Well, there's another thing to look at in the future, isn't it? Tank War. That might be a different type of rule set for using of tanks, but yeah, for my little skirmish bolt action games, I think I'm going to build a Stug. So nice. Thanks for watching, guys. Remember, all brushes lead to what, and I'll see you on another video. Bye for now.